Welcome everyone to BSides Joburg. We're thrilled to be part of this global movement dedicated to cybersecurity knowledge sharing. What is BSides? BSides is a grassroots cybersecurity conference built by and for the community. It is powered by volunteers and made possible by sponsors. BSides enables cybersecurity experts and newcomers to expand the spectrum of conversation in cybersecurity. As digital threats grow more sophisticated, South Africa faces a serious lack of skilled cybersecurity professionals. BSides helps close this gap by fostering talent and inspiring a new generation of cybersecurity experts. BSides started in 2009 in Las Vegas, when some amazing speakers were ejected from a mainstream conference, not due to a lack of quality, but rather a lack of available space and time. Born from a small gathering at someone's house in 2009, BSides exploded onto the global scene just a year later, hosting events in London and Berlin. Since then, BSides has gone global with events spanning a staggering 268 cities in 67 countries. The day before our event last year, BSides celebrated a monumental milestone, the 1000th BSides event since its inception in 2009, a true testament to the power of community. As we gather here today for a day packed with great talks, remember to make new connections, spark conversations, share ideas, and let's make BSides Joburg an unforgettable event. BSides Joburg, where learning, growth, and community come together.
Awesome. Good morning, Joburg. That sounds better. I was just about to say, can I have that again? Awesome. Welcome so much, everyone. Welcome to the second BSides for Joburg. Whose time is the first time at the BSides conference? Ooh, woohoo! Well done. That is amazing. Thank you so much for everyone for attending. My name is Krika. I'm part of one of the organizers, and I'm happy to be opening the event this morning. So, as you've seen in the video, just a little bit about BSides. As you see, hackathon conferences grew extremely popular, and BSides was born out of having so many good quality speakers, but not enough time and space to accommodate all of them, and therefore BSides was born. The beauty of BSides is it kind of grew into its own culture with a little different flavor to those mainstream hackathon events. It's a community event organized by the community for the community. So the primary goal of BSides is to grow our cybersecurity community and to encourage all of you to network, grow, and learn together. So we thank everyone who's been tirelessly working to put all of this together. All of us are volunteers offering up our time during planning and setup. We are not making any money doing this. It is literally just an event put together for all of you, the community members. And we're so grateful to all of you being here, because else we wouldn't have this awesome event. Just some housekeeping rules for today, in case there is a fire. Hopefully there's not. But if there is, please just all move outside in an orderly manner. Even though we love chaos, we like orderly chaos. So please make your way outside. The bathrooms, there's some clear marked bathrooms if you exit the room to the back and to the front of the venue. T-shirt colors, you would have seen this morning as you came in for registration that our volunteers are wearing a light blue shirt. Our organizers is wearing dark blue, similar to the one that I'm wearing. And then all our attendees who got the swag will have a black shirt. You can also customize your badge. So in your swag bags that you would have gotten the sticker pack that looks like the one displayed. You can swag up your badge as much as you want. And you can also have your name printed at registration if you have not yet done so. So just a little bit on the schedule. We will have 2 tracks that span today. You are currently in track 1. Track 2 is just as you exit, a little bit down the hallway, and then you'll see the banner for track 2. The schedule can also be found at the back of your badge, where you can scan the QR code, where you can see the schedule for today. And then also, just when you are entering and exiting the room, please be sure that you do this quietly to not disturb your speakers. So imagine the speaker as being that little girl from Squid Games, checking you out. So just a little code of conduct. Yes, we do have that. Just you would have accepted it when you bought your ticket. Please respect the venue, the staff, and each other. And very like that says, don't be that, just be lacquer. Okay, we've got a CTF that's still running. For those of you might have seen it in the mailer with your ticket or on the socials. Please participate. We are a very competitive bunch, so please participate, see what you can get. We're running it on Try Hack Me, and there really are some amazing prizes to be won during the day. And then we also have a scavenger hunt. Some of you might have started finding this little QR codes during the day. Please go and find them. It's running till 4, and we will be handing out the prizes after the closing today. The details are also on your mailer as well as on social media. These are codes, tokens, and messages that you need to find. And all the flags are text-based. No URLs. Someone offers you a QR code, it's good to question it first, right? We are at a cybersecurity event after all. So firstly, we did something new this year at Joburg BSides. We actually got inspired from DevConf earlier this year. We've got some community partners joining us. We encourage you to please visit their stands, have a chat with them, maybe grab a sticker or two. We've got Johannesburg Microsoft Developer User Group, Joburg MS Doug, for those where that name looked a little bit funny. We've got BSides Cape Town. We've got Hack South. If you're not on a Hack South, please join the Discord community. It's a very active community for cybersecurity and InfoSec. We've got the R User Group, Investec Developer User Group, as well as Hex Coffee, Pretoria and Joburg. So can we have a big round of applause for our community partners this year? Awesome. So I'm going to be going through quite a few sponsors. So we'll do a big round of applause at the end. We want to give a huge thank you to our platinum sponsor again this year, Deloitte. And I want to really emphasize that if it was not for the sponsors, this event would once again not be possible. We really appreciate our sponsors coming in and helping us make this event possible. So we've got Deloitte. Our gold sponsors are Orange Cyber Defense, Redshift, and Rapid7. And we've got our list of silver sponsors, which is CPRO, Liquid Sentinel, Cybercom, KnowBe4, Mobius Binary, MWR Cybersec, Snowed, Integrity 360, Tactical New Order, and Things Canary. For bronze, we've got Telspace, Try Hack Me, and Telic, as well as Untamed Cyber. Our coffee sponsor, I'm sure some of you have found the coffee stand by now, because we all ride on some caffeine, right? So we've got Arctic Wolf that's done the coffee for us, and the bag sponsors, so those very cool bags that you found when you entered, is from the RiskX group. Woohoo! So just once again, a round of applause to all of our sponsors. Awesome sauce. And I want to encourage all of you to take some time during the breaks, maybe during lunchtimes, visit some of the banners, have a chat with the sponsors, find out what it is that they're doing, and you maybe get to learn something more. I know some of them have some awesome giveaways as well, so please participate in that. And with that said, I am now going to hand over to Samresh from Deloitte for a brief opening message, which will be followed by the keynote, which will be done by Jason Jordan this morning. Also, just quickly, once the keynote is done, then there will be a short break, and the schedule would just follow with your track 1 and your track 2. Have a great conference today, everyone. Awesome. Thanks so much.
So much. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's fantastic to be here on the second BSides as platinum sponsors, Deloitte. I remember last year standing on the stage, looking out at the audience, and Jared and I were very surprised at how many people arrived. We thought July, winter, Saturday morning, someone's going to wake up and say, nah, I love my duvet a lot more than listening to some speeches today. And this year, I think we're expecting double the attendees. So that is fantastic. And from a Deloitte perspective, we very seldom sponsor sort of events. What drew me personally to BSides was the community-driven aspect, In a world of hyper-commercialized events where you got to go and listen to a vendor tell you about their wonderful product for 30 minutes so that you can get to the bit that you were looking for, that's extremely boring. And I think that turns a lot of people off attending events. But the community-driven ethos, the highly technical, very, very, very deep cyber talks that you will be privy to today really are the essence of cyber. I started in cyber 25 years ago, and at that time, it was firewalls and antivirus. And nobody knew everything. You'd have one person who's worked on a Cisco PIX firewall, some other dudes worked on a Checkpoint Firewall 1, version 4. It's all running on Windows NT or Linux or whatever it was at the time. And nobody knew the answers. So we would be calling each other or emailing each other and saying, I've got this error. What does it mean? And these are cyber people across different organizations, right? And to see how it's grown in 25 years to have an event like this where we're going to have close to 450 people here today to talk about technical cyber aspects is really, really mind-blowing, really. Sure, there's quite a few more vendors now than antivirus and firewalls, which is part of the problem, but we'll talk about it. And I think from a Deloitte perspective, the other bit that resonated is our catchline is making an impact that matters. So from a BSides perspective, every one of us here can amplify this event and make an impact that matters by going back and talking about it to people who couldn't be here today. We invited some of our clients, and there's an entire team of cyber people at the stock exchange right now who are going to work all day on a change. So from a Saturday perspective, guess what they're doing? Not drinking coffee and having croissants, So go back and tell people about it. Tell them anything that you've learned, even if it's one small thing. I'm personally looking forward to Jason's talk. I've seen him on LinkedIn, and I'm fascinated by his world. So even as an old guy like me, I'm looking forward to learning something new. Old dog, new tricks, hopefully. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the day. Please come to track 2 after Jason. I'm talking, so just quick punt. And other than that, enjoy the day, mingle, network. We're all cyber people. Don't be shy. Come over, say hello. Come and say, we like this, or we don't like that, or what do you think of this? Just have a conversation. Be chill. And I think Be Lekker should be a bumper sticker for every freaking driver in Joburg. But anyway, that's something else, right? But anyway, that's enough from me. Over to Jason. Take care, have fun, and we'll speak later.